Abigail Renee Crawford was born in 1975 to a middle-class family in Hartford, Connecticut. From a young age, she displayed a sharp intellect and an intense drive for success. Her parents, both educators, instilled in her a love for learning and an unshakable work ethic. Theodore Blackwell, born in 1970, came from old money. His family's wealth had been built over generations through strategic investments and political connections, affording him a life of privilege. Despite this, Theodore was determined to forge his own legacy. He attended Harvard Business School, where he refined his natural talent for strategy, influence, and networking. Their paths crossed in the summer of 1997 at a finance conference in New York City. Abigail, fresh out of college and working as a junior analyst at a prestigious firm, was immediately drawn to Theodore's confidence and charm. Theodore, in turn, was captivated by Abigail's sharp wit and ambition. Their connection ignited instantly. What began as a late-night discussion about market trends ended with a sunrise walk through Central Park. Within a year, they were engaged. Their wedding in the fall of 1998 became the social event of the season. On the surface, the union was flawless. Theodore's business acumen combined seamlessly with Abigail's financial expertise, turning them into a formidable power couple. They settled in Ashbury, where Theodore launched a consulting firm with Abigail serving as CFO. The early years of their marriage were marked by rapid success. The company grew quickly, attracting high-profile clients and earning a reputation for innovation. They worked effortlessly together, their complementary skills driving the firm to new heights. Soon, they became fixtures in Ashbury's elite social scene, hosting lavish parties and supporting local charities. Beneath the polished surface, betrayal was already taking root. The first cracks appeared in the spring of 2006. Abigail began noticing subtle changes in Theodore's behavior. Late nights at the office became routine, and his explanations grew vague. The affection that once came naturally now felt forced. Trusting her instincts, Abigail started paying closer attention. She noticed unexplained credit card charges and overheard hush phone calls that ended the moment she entered the room. Still, she said nothing, refusing to confront Theodore without proof. That proof arrived on a rainy Tuesday afternoon in April. Theodore had rushed out to a meeting, leaving his laptop behind. A notification flashed across the screen. "Can't wait to see you tonight, my love." With trembling hands, Abigail opened the email. What she found shattered her world. The message was from Veronica Dequa, a French art dealer Theodore had met at a business conference in Paris the year before. The email laid bare their ongoing affair, leaving no room for denial. Attached were intimate photos that twisted the knife even deeper. Shock gave way to rage. Rage collapsed into devastation. Abigail cried for the years she had sacrificed building their life, now reduced to a lie. But as the pain settled, something colder replaced it. Resolve. Abigail realized she had a choice. Confront Theodore and risk losing everything, or wait and destroy him completely. As rain battered the windows of their mansion, Abigail Blackwell made a decision that would change everything. In the days that followed, she moved through life like an automaton, outwardly calm, internally calculating. If she was going to take revenge, it would require patience, precision, and absolute control. She decided to strike Theodore where it hurt most, his pride and his money. First, she ensured he remained unaware of her discovery, drawing on years of social finesse. Abigail continued playing the devoted wife, watching Theodore lie effortlessly while taking her loyalty for granted. Then, opportunity arrived. One evening over dinner, Theodore spoke excitedly about a new venture, a revolutionary financial technology platform that promised massive profits and industry prestige. Abigail listened carefully, asked smart questions, and offered enthusiastic support. Quietly, she began steering him. She encouraged heavy investment, framing it as their legacy. Blinded by ambition and reassured by Abigail's apparent devotion, Theodore agreed. Millions were poured into the project. Behind the scenes, Abigail began laying the foundation for something far more sinister. She created shell companies and offshore accounts buried beneath layers of legitimate transactions. Small amounts were siphoned off, too minor to raise suspicion, yet steadily accumulating. She cultivated relationships across the financial world, building a reputation independent of Theodore. For years, she lived two lives. Publicly, she was a loyal wife and brilliant executive. Privately, she was engineering Theodore's downfall. As the company grew into a financial technology powerhouse, Theodore became a celebrated figure, receiving awards, delivering keynote speeches, and basking in admiration. His ego swelled. His vigilance faded. Abigail used that to her advantage. She encouraged riskier expansions and bold acquisitions, each creating fresh avenues to divert funds. International banking loopholes and cryptocurrency further obscured the money trail. Under a fabricated identity, Evelyn Sinclair, she built a hidden empire: real estate, precious metals, art. The strain was immense. There were moments she questioned herself, but memories of Theodore's betrayal hardened her resolve every time. By 2019, the company reached its peak valuation. Analysts whispered that growth was unsustainable. Abigail knew the moment had arrived. She transferred her hidden fortune fully to her alter ego, purchased a secluded villa in southern France, and prepared to vanish. Subtle rumors were planted among investors. Doubt spread. Confidence wavered. On the home front, she emotionally withdrew, mentioning a solo trip to find herself. Theodore barely noticed. The night before her disappearance, Abigail stood in her closet, surrounded by symbols of a life she no longer wanted. For a moment, doubt crept in. Then she remembered everything. She packed one small suitcase. The next morning, September 15th, 2019, Theodore woke to silence. Abigail was gone. A short note waited in the kitchen. "I need time to myself. Don't try to find me." At first, Theodore assumed she'd gone on vacation, but as hours passed with no response, panic set in. By evening, police were notified. What began as a missing person case quickly spiraled into something darker. Financial investigators uncovered discrepancies, small at first, then massive. Years of embezzlement surfaced. Millions had vanished. Initially, all blame fell on Abigail. Then evidence tied Theodore to fraud as well. Signatures, authorizations, emails. His empire collapsed overnight. Stock prices crashed. Clients fled. Theodore's health deteriorated under relentless scrutiny. Before he could publicly defend himself, tragedy struck. Theodore Blackwell was found unconscious in his study. He was pronounced dead at the hospital. The cause listed as a stress-induced heart attack. The scandal only deepened. The company declared bankruptcy. Employees lost their jobs. Investors lost fortunes. And through it all, one question remained unanswered. Where was Abigail Blackwell? Some saw her as a criminal mastermind, others as a woman escaping betrayal. Conspiracy theories flourished, but the truth vanished with her. Abigail Blackwell had executed the ultimate disappearing act.